Okay, so this review is going to go over validation, a bit of outs, and maybe some other stuff if there's more time at the end. So yes, I'm gonna clear this. To kind of show you guys where we left off last time, we have a Pokemons, which I'm not running my server, so I'll get that booted up. Then on start. Okay. Really quickly clear. Okay, so refresh our page. This is what we have. So we can go to our Pokemons like last time, update. I will show you guys one thing that is going to be covered today. So like if we typed in like imaginary Pokemon, we're just going to break our page. We're going to go over how to kind of stop that. As well as I believe that this just renders one. This has to do with React router and how it targets. So we're gonna kind of go over that as well. Okay, so we're gonna tackle those first issues that I kind of showed off just now first, because it would tie into the validation. So first things first is I'm gonna make a new page, new JavaScript. It's gonna be like no match.js. And this is just gonna be if we don't have a route that matches, like if I were to go to like, I don't know, Pokemon's F, this one there's nothing. There's different issues in like when it was just rendering a totally blank page, like that. So this is just a slightly different issue. So this is gonna kind of tackle that. So import React. Yeah. Const, no match. And then over here we're gonna use use location prop. So we're gonna set this to props is equal to use location, not use layout, location. Oh, that should be importing from React Router. Import. Use location. I swear this is an import, but it it doesn't like it. Well, oh, wait. Now I'm slightly confused. Wow. I have a feeling it's gonna say that doesn't use this, and I'm gonna be confused because this worked when I was working on it earlier. So just real quick, just console.log props, then return, and here we want a div h1. This can be technically anything. I'm just gonna make it h1 just to make it bigger and bolder. Props top path name. Okay, so this is our page that we're going to be windowing, and then we're going to go to our app.js. Down here, we're going to add a new route. This is going to be /star, which is /star is just anything that doesn't match us up here. So then this is going to be, I need to export this. Default, no match. And then this would just be no match. Save that. Yeah, I don't know why this didn't want to import, but okay. To kind of show you guys, so we have this could probably just be location. And then location, and then location. Okay, so the reason why we're using the use location is so that we can explicitly say which route we can't find. So like in this case, we can't find Pokemon's F. It just kind of like shows up. So that would be like, we're console logging location, so it would just be location dot path name if we wanted to show that. You can see that you can also kind of pass states around because there is a state there, but don't use it to pass state. Okay, but so going back to our Pokemons, we can go, and that's the breaks. That doesn't help that one. So we want to go to Pokemon. Wow. We're gonna add a no match to these as well. I'll just add it to the first one because I'll be primarily clicking from the first one. So we're gonna have that do no match as well. And you're gonna, if I can just refresh, you're gonna see that that still doesn't work. But if I do like slash another thing, it works for some reason. So we're gonna need to change our Pokemon or like regular Pokemon's page to kind of not render if it isn't a Pokemon. So we're gonna like go to our Pokemon.js, Pokemon singular. And then we're gonna add some lines of code here. So we're gonna keep most of this the same. We're just gonna be adding lines into the render. So we're gonna be using check here. So we're gonna do like an if statement. Since how we're rendering are like individual Pokemons is just by their ID. First thing we're gonna do is check like is not a number, which is basically gonna like check if the ID. So we're taking params.id, which we used params before. So the ID, we're gonna check if this is a number. If it is a number, then this would return false and it would just continue on. If it is a number, it will return. Okay, if it is a number, it will return false. If it's not a number, it will return true. We want that logic. The other thing is, we also want if Pokemon is not defined. Save that. This way, if it is a number, but Pokemon, like if it does a check on Pokemon and Pokemon comes back as nothing, it will also render something. So in this case, we're gonna do a return here. And this is basically our message that we're gonna be telling the user. Gonna do fragments, and then I guess another H1. Invalid ID. This way, so right now this is rendering, and then if I type in that, it says invalid ID. If I typed in 88, it says invalid ID. So that's just like a quick check that you can add to your pages to like make sure that they exist. So like if I change this to 6, it should exist. Yeah. I'm gonna close this now. So yes, one of the other issues that you're gonna potentially run into issues is if someone adds Pokemon and you go to Pokemon and there's nothing, it doesn't really help. So one of the reasons why you want to add validation would be to like make sure no one could submit empties. So there's two kinds of validation you can add front end and back end. Front end is kind of easy, just kind of go to your Pokemon form. And if you just want to make sure that it exists, you can just do like required in the inputs. So if you put required, and then let's say we added required here too. If you just add new Pokemon, it will say you need to fill this field. That's front-end validation, but you can find ways to kind of circumvent that. So if you wanted your backend to like not allow empties as well, you would need to go into like Pokemon model, and then you would need to do validates. And then which tag you're looking at. So in this case, we're going to be looking at name, and then we want presence. SENC. And then you can just type in true here. And that will check if it's true or not. So going back here, we type that in, and then I'm gonna clear these real quick. So that's still a front-end validation, but like, let's see, if we got rid of it here and got rid of it here. So now the only thing that's preventing this is we're getting an error when we're posting. For validation methods, it's like a lot. If you want, you can go to like the Ruby on Rails website, and has general like kinds of validation you can go through. So like this is basically what we're doing. We're doing a validate presence true. But like there's other kind of like validations, like there's lanes, if it includes certain words, if it, yeah. So for this one, for name, we're just doing validation presence. So I guess this doesn't really help anyone at the moment. It just kind of gives you like a post error for trying to do unprocessable entity. If you wanted, you can change this true to become a message. And then you can kind of go name it's required, and then save that. But just doing that doesn't solve this error. This is partially my fault. So if you go back to Pokemon forms, you see that my like, I guess, try catch, there isn't a console log here. So console.log error, save that. And then this tells you that. I wonder if I can just do this. So response. Okay, so I can just do that. So this is basically saying, so this is going to your error, it's going to the response. I don't know why it doesn't show up as this unless you type in response, but that's the thing. And then you can kind of go here. So we're looking at data, and then we're gonna type errors. So response data errors. And then when you do that, you can get name is required if you wanted. You could make that into like an alert. So, and I wonder if it will just take that. Yeah. You're kind of stuck with that. I think you can get rid of it depending on how you're formatting it, but like, yeah, I don't know why that took forever for me to figure out. I was running into an error earlier where I had to go into the controller for Pokemons, and then in here, instead of Pokemon.save, I had it as Pokemon.validate. And this will kind of check validation before you save, and then you just do a Pokemon.save here. And then in here, if you wanted like the error message, you could have Pokemon dot error dot messages, and then save that. And then when it's still gonna show up as that down there. But if you go over here, gonna clear that real quick. Head. Okay, wait. I need my P. Okay. New. Okay, wait. Undefined method. Errors. Okay. Add. You can kind of like check, like, yeah, well, you can see basically the errors here if you just do that. I wonder to hash. If that will get rid of the name. Add. So name, okay. Okay, going back to here, I'm gonna get rid of this alert. I'm gonna change this back to west.data. Errors. Yeah, okay, that still has the name in front of it. Messages dot to hash. Let's see what changes it to. Error name away. Okay, so that makes it into an object. And then you can, I guess, here, where's the data dot? Just name, right? And then okay. No, that, okay. Submit undefined. That let's stop data. Save that. Submit. Error is something. You would probably not want to explicitly say name. But yeah, if you wanted, that would be how you do it. Gonna change this back to full messages. And yeah, you could probably do, if you wanted, you could do a check there, check, and then yeah. If you wanted, yes, try catch. If you want like an error message to show up, you could add a state, you could add const, error, set error, super to use, state, false. Then you probably want error message. And then if you, I guess, hit the error, set error true, go down here, go into the render, below button, do curly brackets, error, check if error is true. Punch like we're just gonna give that curly brackets error message out. We're just gonna render nothing. And then in here we would set error message to be error response data dot errors, and then you need to convert this to a string, which I think is just that. Really quick, to string JavaScript. Yeah, okay. So then when we add that, name is required, we'll have that. You could probably do formatting if you want. Not gonna do formatting. Okay. So we can have that. We'll add Pokemon. Doesn't get rid of previous entries that you had, so this is still gonna stay as a valid entry because we added validation after it. So I'm just gonna delete that. If you wanted to see length validation, Pokemon start.ib, we're gonna duplicate that down, validate length. And then instead of present, not length, location, instead of presence, we're gonna do length. And then we can, I believe it's just, so with length, we're gonna go back here. So length, we can do a maximum, we can do a minimum. We're gonna do a minimum. And then we're gonna say like 4 characters. You need at least 4 characters generally if you're calling something a city or location. I guess you could just be looking at a route, but then you would ideally preface it with the word route. So then if we go add a new Pokemon, we can add a name. If we don't add a location, it gives us that issue. We would want to change this message to probably location length needs to be at least 4 characters. And then that would update the message if I saved it. I just realized if you wanted, I guess you could technically just get rid of name, location, save that, and then that technically makes it look correct. You could probably have these be a more pop out E error with some styling. I'm not gonna style yet. So then if we do like AS, that still says it's gonna give us an error, but then when we go higher, it's fine. I think that's all I had for the review. Yeah, I think. Do you guys had any questions or anything that you guys want to see? I guess. This is a very short review. I claimed the issues I was running into. Okay, right. Yeah. Okay. Anyone? Any questions? No. Okay. I guess I'll just stop the review because I guess I could try to style this as
Yeah, you could just like throw in style review and try to style this one out. Well, 2 in 1 thing. Or you don't have to. I mean, it's up to you.
I'll just style. You're gonna see that I'm very bad at styling.
Hey,
Okay.
same, but it's all right.
I guess first thing first, we're gonna probably want to start with the nav bar because this nav bar just staying up in this corner doesn't look particularly great. So where's my nav bar? Okay, so this is doing options, map, well, we go and doing options down here. I guess I'll add a div. I'll wrap in the div. 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 Save that. That doesn't change anything over here yet. But so options, link is when we upload it. That's an A tag. I think I can just add styles. And then don't remember flex. Nope, it's gonna want as flex. Okay, I'm gonna just margin this. Okay. I don't remember how to do inline styling. Save that. Comps. Styled link. It's equal to styled dot link. Import style. Do I have styled components installed? I should, right? Because loading indicator is using styled. I'm just gonna take this. You don't need keyframes. And I guess just to check my formatting, style.link. Because this is a React bootstrap, I think I need to change that actually. So don't like styling on the spot. Okay, we're just gonna go back to this. This is an A tag. It's been a while since I've done styling, but margin. Don't know why it doesn't like margin. Okay. Gonna quickly just I need another bracket. That's what I'm missing. Margin. There we go. 4 pixels. So then, okay, we'll quickly inspect. So when you're styling, you can kind of like open up the element that you're looking at, and then so like if you like click on it and you go inspect, you can kind of see like what properties there are. So in this case, we have margin of 4, we have padding, we have that kind of stuff. We don't have exactly a padding because there's no number by it. We do have a margin. So we're gonna have a margin of 4, padding. I guess I'll pass 4, and then that should like make it. Did I say? I did say. Oh, I need pixels. Fresh. I guess I should make them a bit bigger. 10. So we have padding around it of 10. So it's technically in the top, and then we have a margin of 4 in between, which is 8 total between them. Oh, 18. I'm just gonna get rid of the margin and just have padding. Okay. Okay. Display. This is how we're gonna make it into a flex. And then it goes that. So because we have enough flex, with flex, if you're doing it with flex, you can go into here and kind of like look at how it is. So if you want to like flex web, let's see. Yeah, you can click on these and it will affect it. I probably don't want the flex in here. I want the flex in this div style. Flex. Oh, no, no. I need display from this. So now if I like click up here, inspect, you can see that the flex is over here now. And my margin got stuck back. Yeah, it's a little bit from the top. Okay. So I'm just gonna leave those where they're at. They'll get up there. Let's see. We can just add background. I'm bad with hash tags. Oh, yes, hash. F. That's just, is that white? And it is white. Let's see. I'm gonna look up color wheel. Hashtag. Let's see. We're gonna go with a red color. Pokemon themed, you know. Dark red. Did not hit copy. See. I believe paste. So that's gonna be that. Did I get rid of my margins? No? Oh, I did. Oh. 10. I made that 19, didn't I? Okay. Okay, wait. Give me 1 second. Here, I have a random website. So because it's Pokemon, I'm just gonna really quickly go to Pokemon palettes. This is a website that literally has Pokemon palettes like from the in-game. Because this is a Pokemon. So we'll probably want that red, which is, I guess, that color. FF5220. 5220, which is more than orange, I think, but that is apparently the color for Voltorb. Interesting. And then the white is probably that white. We'll leave it as that. Okay. So let's see. Probably don't want the underline, so text, decoration, none. Let's see. I think none. So then that gets rid of the underline. I really don't like that orange. I'm just gonna copy that. Okay, so that's that. That's an FR. I guess I could center it. Align content, center. Oh, great. Flaps. Oh wait. Okay. Justify content. There we go. It's centered now. That okay. Close that. Close that. Okay. So that's some styling there. Pokemon. So let's see when the Pokemon is popular. I want to go. So this is where we're winning the Pokemon. Currently, they're not like super great. So we're just gonna do styles here as well. You probably don't want to do inline styling, which is what I'm currently doing. You probably want to like make a styled component and call it. So we're gonna do that. Do I have a folder for stylers yet? No. Okay, gonna minimize all. Expand that out. Expand this out. Do a new folder, style, comp. New file. Pokemon. Div. I guess we'll just call it divs. JS. Capital D. And then in here, your const pokedev equal to styled dot div. Do not import styled div. And then backtick. Okay. I do it just like this. Okay. So because we're doing a styled dot div, this is just going to be like regular CSS. Let me quickly save that. Save this. Change this to. Okay. I'm gonna export this. So this is gonna not be like a regular default export. So when I do poke div, it's gonna have curly brackets around it. Change this to a poke div, and that shouldn't change anything here at the moment. Yeah. So we're gonna what's this? We're gonna add padding. And I should just be able to do 8 px. Save that, and then there's like some margin there, like not margin, some padding there. Border. And let's see, solid. I think the solid color, how many pixels? Save that. Okay. I'm gonna add some margin because I don't want it like just straight up against the walls. So 10 pixels. And then it's slightly away from each other and slightly and it is away from the walls. Okay. Gonna actually go back to the Pokemon's page. What's that? I don't like how it's just kind of like spanning across. So let's see, in our render Pokemons, this is where it's at. So this is gonna be a div. Can't use it. You can't style a fragment, I believe. You can style a React fragment if you call it a React fragment instead of just having it be empty, but yeah. I'm gonna do styled is equal to display colon flex. And it becomes like that. Probably don't want this on here then. I control C instead of control X. Okay, so back to the Pokemons, I guess. Save that. Under. Okay. Guess that would be in here. So then display colon flex. Remember, if you're doing a style component, it treats that you have to have the semicolons, otherwise it won't take. Okay. I'm very I don't see. So yeah, it's just in Pokemons, and I probably just want to wrap this in its own div. Move the button out, save that. That. No. Missing it. There we go. So then that makes everything down here reflects. Still probably want stylus here. Colon, margin 10 pixels. That way it's not writing against that. Because we have that margin, we'll probably get rid of the margin here. And that's gonna make these all together, but it lines up with that. Let's see, I believe it goes up, left, right. I believe when you're doing margin, it goes in a circular pattern. So let's see, setting clockwise, 12 o'clock, 10 pixels, 10 pixels, 10 pixels, 0 pixels. So that's lined up. I'm gonna call this one okay. I just can't tell. Inspect. So let's see. That's our entire thing. Yeah. It's not the best. The one end is doubled up on. The other end isn't. I don't like it, but I'll live with it. Okay. So then background. Let's see. Color gradient. CSS. I'm gonna use this. Make that. I want two colors. This is gonna be. And yeah, recommend finding like some websites. They can be helpful in like when you're styling, like if you just wanted like stuff like this. Let's see. 50. We're just gonna have these right up against each other. Straight line, and then rotate this 0 degrees. So that way it's up, down, I guess. This thing is 0, 0, 0, 0. Nope. Can I move? Nope. Okay. Gonna close that one. So move this one, Control X, Control V, and 52, 4. Okay, I hate this at the moment. Okay, 48, 50, 52, 52. Gonna change this to black, kind of like football shape. And then if I just take this, copy, paste, save that, and then that's our styling for there. Let's see. Judging by looking at it, we probably want to like separate some stuff because those cities is basically straight on the line. So what's that? Go to my Pokemon. PokeDiv. Let's see. Just gonna make a fragment of this down. Save. Then I believe if I inspect element, is it gonna show those two in their own thing? No. Okay. Because that didn't change anything down here. I don't want to add another div, but I guess let's see. So that adds a new div around them. And then probably want a div down here as well. So that, get rid of the empty spaces. So now we have two separate divs, one over there, one over there. So then we're just gonna go back here. Divs. Display, colon, flex. Make them flex boxes. Okay, so then we're gonna expand this out again. Inspect. Okay, so then we don't want them side by side, so we want them to be like click, click. There. We want flex direction column because that should make them up and down. So direction. So now that's up and down. So let's see. I don't. Trying to track this down. Okay. So slow that down. Let's. We're just gonna like mess around with this real quick. Probably want align content top. Or not. We have to zoom up. Line items. That shifts the. Moves up and down. So justify content. Let's try just adding a default height real quick. Just Okay, so then space between, that kind of solves it. So then just checking to see if any of these change any of them at the moment. Space almost better. I probably don't need it to be 300 pixels exactly, but like 250. So this is eyeballing. You probably want to do more like checking the window size and managing that so that it's adaptable, because I believe right now if I do that, I like drag this to a corner. Yeah. Size is the same, but you can see that it doesn't give me everything. Which I guess flats. Wrap. That is not wrapping. I believe it's flats wrap though. Inspect. And I make this back to full screen. Drag this back down. Flats box. Yeah, okay. This website kind of shows you other flats, like flat stuff. Right now we're looking for wrap. So flats direction, flats wrap. Yeah, okay. So I am doing a flats wrap. Is it treating? Okay. This might be that I need. Commands. Under div, that might be that I need to wrap here. Okay, so then that's wrapping it like that. It's not, okay. Real quick, I'm gonna get rid of this. Keep as a diff for now. Save that. Do another. Render div. Save that. Let's see. Go to the stuff. Get rid of these stuff. Get rid of the column as well. So calling this render div, going back here, making this render div, and this bottom one is the one that's joining it, so render div, and then refresh. inspect element. Okay, so yes, inspect this element. Because this is the bigger port. Okay. So do I still have flex wrap on here? Yes, I do. So right now that makes it like that. Flex wrap. And then colon wrap. That changes it here. Believe I would want to deal with flex spaces. So it's 4, is that? No, it doesn't like it. Okay. Let's roll containers, space between line items, container, gap. This is a new one that I've never seen before. Not what I want to deal with. Ordering, let's grow. Let's see, does that actually change anything real quick? No. If you want, you can also change stuff here. Doesn't do anything. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. Let's see. Put the end right here. Go to the wrap because I don't think the wrap. Did the wrap do anything? No. The grow made them expand. Okay, so we want to go there. I don't like how high it is, but 200 make them smaller, but we want them to still have the separations. See that. Okay, this is gonna bug me. Public dev. So we should be treating those as individual thing. So then display flats, column, height, justify content. Expect that. Okay, so gonna start this. This flex. Because these don't do anything. I don't like. That centers them, but I guess space between, have them be up and down. And then that line items, not content items. And now they're centered. Instead of stating this as explicitly 300 pixels, I'm going to do it as 30 RM. And I guess to be let's show you guys that. So W3 Schools is a website you guys can use. Spacing should be it. Great. I don't want text. I want height. So you have these properties, and I believe art and this is explained somewhere. CSS RM. It should just be like is art? No, huh? I swear it was measure for. I don't know. Because this should just be relative something, but is it EM? This is what I've been confusing. Doesn't. Okay, I guess it is E. Do we save that? I want more than 10. I guess that looks fine. I don't like it. 15. I just okay. Looks okay. For this, I probably go back here, change this to link div, link div, save that, and then we're gonna add lowercase. Yes, I did. Okay. So then go to those. Save that. I gotta import it because I just kind of changed it. There you go. I swear, text declaration, CSS. I just found this one. Oh, huh. None is an option, but it's not taking it. Make the space would have done anything. Because it worked for the nav bar, but the nav bar is inline styled. Let's see. Wonder. Shouldn't be that. That's okay. Really quick right click, inspect, a tag, this. It's not applying. I don't know why it's not applying. If you're inspecting something, you kind of see like what styling isn't being applied or is applied. By looking over here, it's clearly not applying the text decoration because it says underline. I don't want it to be underlined. It's the thing before. No. Hmm. I wonder if it's because the way tags. But no, because the nav bar. I wonder if the link is overriding it. Okay. I'll take that. See if it will take it here. If it does take it, I'll figure that out later. This is probably going to get rid of it, but I don't know why the style div isn't getting rid of it. Yeah, the color. Okay. I guess that is some styling. I'm just gonna stop sharing because it's 5:12. We might be closing out soon.